Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a long time since we met and I pretty much say this phrase in every video which I make, which means I'm not making videos regularly. So hereafter I'll try to make videos regularly so that you guys will be more informative about tech. Maybe, yeah, that's the point of tech video, right? And with that note, let's dive into today's video. Today's video is all about this AirPods Pro. I've been using these AirPods for a couple of weeks and this is my full review on it. So the first thing we're gonna see is the fitting. Unless the other AirPods, the original AirPods, this thing fits perfectly in the air. If you're taking out of this case and you're putting inside, and you're just injecting some air into it, and that air seals your ear into the silicone tips, which is pretty cool. And this idea is great compared to the last ones which doesn't have that thing in it. It's just a plastic without the silicone tips, which is so annoying. It won't fit in my ear, in like some of the people's ear properly. I'm talking about the original AirPods, not this one. This one fits so perfect, see. And if you're not sure about your fitting, they've given three different things. One is medium, large and small. The small and large comes out of the box and this thing is fit in it. Speaking of this fitting, it's perfect. 10 out of 10. Coming to the design elements, the last one had a long stem compared to the this thing AirPods, which is good. But speaking of design, this thing doesn't have touch sensitivity. I mean touch controls or something. It has pressure sensitivity. So if you're wearing this and if you're clicking it once, you'll play pause and for attending calls also. And if you're long pressing this thing, and you'll enable the noise cancellation thing. And if you're again long pressing it, and the transparency mode turns on. So you can customize it in various things which you want. Double pressing it will make you switch between the tracks, next track, and triple pressing it will make it go back to the previous track. This is pretty cool, and these things are nice. You can also configure it according to left or right if you want things to be done in one left thing, and you can do that also. But the downside here is you can't control the volume with this. Every time you have to ask Siri to reduce the volume or increase the volume. If you're asking to just reduce the volume, it will reduce by 1%, which is not actually cool, right? Say if you are in 100% and you have to come to 80%, then you have to tell like 20 times, right? Which is not at all cool. But you can say Siri in the different thing, like you can say Siri to set the percentage to 80%. That thing is good. Or you can reduce it manually. Yeah, that's the only go because it doesn't have any volume setting in here. So speaking of sound quality, this thing is pretty much loud. Like it's loud as a home theater system maybe. Yeah, it is actually loud. Loud means there is no distortion in high volumes, even in 100%. Pro note, this thing sounds way better if the noise cancellation, the transferring mode is off. Which means if you are using the noise cancellation thing, which I feel personally, the sounds are so good in off compared to noise cancellation. Same as transparency mode, because in transparency mode you will hear the outer sounds, right? So speaking of the noise cancellation thing, this thing has a pretty good noise cancellation, but the thing is it just blocks the outer surrounding air sound or something, and reduces the voices also a little bit. Not fully or completely. This is a downside. At some times they could have given the option in it, but it is not there. The other thing is that transparency mode. Transparency mode is pretty nice. Most of them won't use while driving, but you can use this by using in transparency mode. Transparency mode lets you hear the engine sounds, engine revving sounds, and also horn sounds. Horn sounds are very important. And if you're driving, and it's very important, right? I've used this in Bangalore traffic, like driving a vehicle. It just sounds good. I can also hear the Google Maps thing talking, which is good. But the only thing is, if you're wearing a helmet, it just pushes a lot. I don't know, from my head it pushes a lot, so it creates a trouble of injecting a lot of air into your ears. After some time I can't bear that, so I removed and kept it in the box. So that's one thing you have to notice. And coming to the spatial audio. Wait, spatial audio. Well, I can't make this out here because I am using it. I am just recording in only one microphone. So if you want to experience the spatial audio, go to the nearby Apple store and use it. Try spatial audio. So it will not work in most of the thing. But I'll give a link in the description so that you can go check it out. Which video will support spatial audio? And spatial audio is like perfect. I can say it's perfect because it just creates the 3D sound thing. Normal stereos will be like coming from two sides, but using in spatial audio, if you're turning your head and you can feel something which is playing in front of you, which means you're turning your head and it stays in place. I mean, in all 360-degree sound. That's how I can explain it. You have to experience it. You can't explain it in words. Should you buy these AirPods for $249 or $21,500? Well, they're having an iPhone and a MacBook. That'll be a best buy. And if you are into the ecosystem, that'll be a best buy. That's what I mean. And so there are other headphones which perform really good in the sense according to the sound qualities, like the Sony WF-1000 XM3s, which is good. I'm not using it actually, but I've tested it. It is actually good. I'll just put that in the link below. If you're not in Apple ecosystem, then that's a good buy. It comes around the same price, so you have to definitely check it out. And it has got more battery percentage also. It lasts long. It's the thing. And what's the good thing in these AirPods? I forgot to tell one thing, which is the share audio feature. If your friend is having an AirPods or something, and this ecosystem is so good. Like if you bring that thing to near your phone and you are listening to, you have to listen. You just want to listen to the same song. You can use it like that, and you can click the share audio so that he also can use the same audio from your phone. The next thing is battery life. Battery life lasts like around 4.5 hours. That's it, they have mentioned it, and like it comes like around 4 hours or something. Yeah, it's good, and fast charging is supported. And if you're fully exhausted with the AirPods battery, you put it in the case, and within 10 minutes the fast charging charges AirPods, and you can listen for around 1.5 hours or 2 hours. That's the thing, and which is good. And this thing takes around 45 to 50 minutes to charge fully. That's pretty good for this thing. Your earbuds can charge 4 times with this case. So if you want to charge it again and again and again with the case, without charging the case, you can use it for 4 times. That's what I'm trying to say. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to Tech Pass for more videos like this, and catch you guys in the next video.